ladies, this is Carol and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about the 4 phases of a cycle that I would be explaining to you like seasons. So we spoke about how, we are not moody, we are not random, and it's not simply that we sit and break down on one particular day. It's not just PMS, and rather it's our body's inner natural rhythm. We spoke about how there are 2 clocks that women work by. The first clock is the circadian rhythm, or the 24-hour clock, which regulates our sleep, our hormones, our energy, which both men and women work by. But then women have a second clock, which is a 28-day clock, which is also called the infradian rhythm. And that rhythm affects 6 systems of our body, which is our brain, our metabolism, our immune system, our stress response, even our gut health and reproductive system. And we spoke about this secret cycle in my previous video, so go check it out if you haven't already. The name of the video is The Secret Cycle Every Woman Has. So if you want to understand this video better, go watch that video and then come right back here, because in this video we will be talking about the cycle in detail. Number one is your follicular phase. Now this is the phase which is your inner spring. It's right after your period and it lasts about 7 to 10 days. Now just like after winter there are new seeds and new plants that are blooming, spring and your inner spring and your follicular phase is also going to feel exactly the same. Okay, so that's the reason we are comparing it with seasons, that we understand exactly what is the feeling that we need to feel. And basis that, or sometimes you may be feeling a feeling and you can understand what season you're in and then understand what's happening. So it works either way. Yes, so like spring, this is going to feel just after a long winter when your body is just recovering and coming back to normal and trying to again take the upward graph. This phase is going to feel exactly like that. So you know the feeling when you start a new semester in college and everything is fresh and feels new. That's exactly how your body is feeling at this point of time. So let's discuss how the different systems in our body show up, starting with our brain. At this point, our brain is primed for planning and creativity. So anything to do with novelty, your brain is going to love it and it's going to be extremely energy gaining for you. So if you have to sign up for that new class, or if you have to try something experimental, do it at this point. You're going to feel extremely boosted. Number 2 is your metabolism. Your metabolism is going to be more flexible. So if you have to try that new restaurant, that new cafe, go out with your girls to a new place or travel somewhere new, this is the time again to do it. It's going to be extremely boosting. Number 3 is your immunity. Your immunity is going to be regaining strength after your period at this point. So be a little gentle with your immunity. It's just regaining. Number 3, the next is your stress response. So you will be able to manage stress decently well during this phase, because you're now again becoming positive. So you're going to be start to feel more optimistic again. Next is your reproductive system. So at this point, did I miss anything? Gut health. Okay, so your digestion is going to feel smoother at this point. So all those new things and foods you're probably experimenting, you're going to be able to digest them well without any bloating, mostly. Okay. There are many other factors that are influencing, but I'm giving you the basics and the outline of this is the picture that's and this is how you can look at it feeling wise and season wise, and how to understand the phases. Anyway, coming back, we spoke about our gut health and lastly our reproductive system. So at this phase, our follicles are maturing in our ovaries and our body is preparing the follicles in our body are maturing and preparing for ovulation. So this phase, if you have to envision this phase, is literally like that time of the year where after winter the farmers, you can envision this as farmers planting new seeds just before before the rains. It's the time of sowing, of planting, of newness, of openness, and of everything to do with experience and starting anew and starting fresh. Number two is our ovulatory phase, which lasts about 3 to 4 days, and it is your body's inner summer. Now, this is literally like you can think of this phase as the Indian wedding in full swing, full of energy, color, and connection. So let's talk about how the different systems in our body show up at this point of time. Starting with our brain. Now, our brain is going to be extremely sharp for communication at this time. So if you want to, maybe give a presentation, and if it's up to you, choose this time. It's going to be extremely energy gaining. Apart from that, if you have to like maybe attend a social event or plan a family gathering, if you want to know, this is the right date to choose. You can also use this, there are certain times when you're unsure if you should go for that event or go for that friend, if your friends are planning something, and you're sitting at home unsure if you should go or if you shouldn't go, how your body is feeling. So this is one way where you can, understand if you're going to feel better after coming back home. Because what's the point in, you go for something and you come back home and you feel drained? That happens, right? I'm sure many of you can relate with me. So if you want to understand how that after feeling is going to be, if you go towards the end of your follicular phase and your ovulatory phase, you mostly will come home feeling energetic and not tired. But if you go during the later phases of your cycle, you might come home feeling, after an amazing party, you might still come home feeling drained. Next is your gut health. So your vagina is now prepped for like your vaginal microbiome is in good condition. What I mean by that is like it's prepped for any kind of possible fertility that might happen. And lastly, your reproductive system. So this is the time where your estrogen peaks, your egg is released, and the highlight of your cycle occurs. So all in all, think of this phase as, you can think of this phase as full of color. It's like, like a festival full of zest, this is the time where you can go out and feel magnetic and confident and feel like a superwoman and just go out, shine bright, and feel amazing about yourself.